Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
And welcome to the hangar at Oaks Park. All right, give it up for our second half of the season opener doubleheader. Tonight we're going to have the Rainbow Bites. There you go. Where's those Rainbow Bites fans? They'll be taking on the Undead Avengers. All right, Rainbow Bite fans, you're going to have to step it up. So before we get started, a couple things you all know about this. Please stay on our side of the black bumpers, help keep you safe, as well as our skaters. And please do not walk in front of the crowd during the gameplay. There'll be plenty of time during the breaks between jams. So without any further ado, we would like for everyone to please put your hands together for all of our officials on skating and off. They help us put this all together, keeping our skaters safe. And also put your hands together for all the volunteers. It takes a lot of us here to put this on every day. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out. And without any further ado, I'm sure you're done hearing from me. It's my honor this afternoon to bring out in the teal jerseys, the Rainbow Bites. Wearing 555, a very scary. 357 is Billy Fiend. Wearing number 1, Frostbite. 701, give it up for your captain, Kung Fu Skinny. 222 is LL Cool Sleigh. 21, Lucky Harms. Number 99 is Nazgul. 199, Slaughtermelon. 006, it's Weeping Angel. And now all the rest of the skaters on this squad, first time debut here as a Bud home team skater. 018, it's Ultraviolet. 59, Noodle. 529 is Princess Bubblescum. 43, Rainbow Dash. 277 is Rosalicious. 74, Dynamite. 888 is Frantic. Wearing 37, Ana Mana Mia. 09 is PB and Jam. 44 is Sour Snitch. And rounding it out, 111 is Terra Bull. Rainbow Bites are coached by Mayday, Madness, Scar, and Rolls. Put your hands together for the Rainbow Bites.
All right, folks. It's my pleasure this afternoon to introduce you in the green, the Undead Avengers. Number 311, Smash Goose. Number 11, Little Stabby. Number 57, Noah Constrictor. Number 72, Red Rage. number 616, Saber-Tooth Tiger. Number 25, Rolling Thunder. Number 713, Dr. Zoom. Number 515, Cannonball. Number 218, Jules Byrne. And introducing at their debut as Rosebuds, number 84, Punch Bug. Number 270, Dora the Destroyer. Number 1, Skittles. Number 34 is Ruthless. Number 13, Slamilton. Number 8 is Magic Hate Ball. Number 3, Nora Bones. Number 18, Snapdragon. Number 42, Lunatic. Number 197, Gremlin. And last but not least, number 35, the Feral Kid. Coaches are Scratcher in the Eye, Fizzgig, and Quicksilver. The Undead Avengers! Really getting my pro wrestling voice on.
Jonathan is 3-3.
Oops.
Yeah, and there's another one too. 808 Snapdragon.
Oh, 808.
Sorry.
My apologies to the team. I didn't know. I should have cross-referenced all that. Sorry.
All right, welcome back to the hangar once again. Glad you all could join us here on this lovely Sunday afternoon here in Portland. We'd like to welcome all of our guests on the internet as well, watching the game on the interweb. We'll be calling a house call for them. A little different than they're used to.
We got Dr. Zoom.
Oh, hold on. I do believe that was a false start there. That's all right. Everybody's excited to get going.
I know. We're excited to
Here we
go.
These kids haven't skated in about in a couple months, so here we go.
Here we go.
And we're off. Slaughtermelon and Dr. Zoom. Be our jammers, Slaughtermelon.
Dr. Zoom in pursuit.
Slaughtermelon trying the inside.
Quick score and call. Puts 2
Slaughtermelon.
points on the board for the Rainbow Bites. Rolling Thunder and PB and Jam at the line. PB and Jam finds the hole right on the outside, quickly through. Rolling Thunder is in pursuit.
Oh, PB and Jam running into some defense there. Rolling Thunder as well. It's like Billy Fiend with some nice defense over there against Rolling Thunder. But now through. There's your call off for PB and Jam.
Both teams scored 4 points on that jam. We've got Cannonball and Nazgul at the line. The Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear.
Nazgul now right up to the top of the pack. Cannonball. Cannonball. Lead jammer. shakalaka. Run out of bounds there, 21. Lucky Harms with a nice defense.
Lucky Harms. It says, I'm going to be a stone wall.
Nazgul being held up there by Slamilton and company.
LL Closley anchoring that tripod. Cannonball breaks through.
And Nazgul now through as well on the initial pass. Oh, Cannonball coming in hot. Billy Fiend there to stop that. LL Coolsley stopping the roll there.
Cannonball hears the advice from the team to call it off just in time. Oh, Rainbow Bites managed to steal one there. Pickpocket. Anamata Mia and Doria the Destroyer. This is Anamata Mia's first jam as a Rosebud. Welcome to Full Contact. Anamata Mia makes it look easy, like they've been here all along. Kung Fu Skinny.
Got Dynamite over there playing some nice defense as well. Star pass. Looks like we have a star pass. First one of the game here. Noah Constrictor. Now our jammer for the Undead. That's a two-town cider star pass. Two-town cider. Damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest.
Anamata Mia with the call off. That's a 12-0 jam for Rainbow Bites.
Yeah.
Putting them in the lead, 19-11.
All right, so it looks like Frantic will be our jammer for the Rainbow Bites and
Dr. Zoom.
Dr. Zoom.
Dr. Zoom through for lead jammer.
Frantic now through as well for the Rainbow Bites. There's the call off from Dr. Zoom. All right, Derby fans, don't forget to get your raffle tickets. They're still going around. Plenty of time to get your raffle tickets. Big drawing at halftime of this game. Get your raffle tickets.
Rosalicious and Rolling Thunder jamming.
Rolling Thunder is your lead jammer for Undead.
Rosalicious is through, out on the initial pass. Big apex jump.
Oh, and through.
Oh. That's the way to sacrifice for your team.
That's how you do it.
Pretty close game here. A tied up game, 19-19. Slaughtermelon and Cannonball lining up. Undead Avengers with one blocker in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Cannonball once again on the outside, run out of bounds there by Kung Fu Skinny. Oh, and
Slaughtermelon.
Slaughtermelon finds their way through.
Cannonball is going to find Kung Fu Skinny as the last line of defense.
Skinny. Kung Fu Skinny not having any of that. Oh, it's Slaughtermelon going for the apex, but no time there. That's ruthless in that tripod as well with the Undead.
Look at this defense. Both teams, really tough tripods. Slaughtermelon marching it out. Cannonball also.
And
still
Rainbow
finding
Bites
Kung
just
Fu
keep
Skinny.
recycling here. Kung Fu, that's
Just ladder that defense, ladder that defense. Slaughtermelon quickly through. Cannonball's always going to find a Rainbow Bite defender.
it's like Weeping Angel. They're trying to make a run, but no luck.
All right, Rainbow Bites stretch it out a little bit. They make a 12-point jam there, 31-19.
That was a big jam for the Rainbow Bites.
Big one.
All right, looks like we have an official timeout.
This timeout brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Welcome to PDX.
And don't forget, Derby fans, just 57 days to go to Global Champs right here in Portland. Champs are on November 1st through the 3rd, and tickets are on sale now. Don't forget, you're going to want to go. Global Champs, all the best roller derby teams in the world, as well as our very own Wheels of Justice defending the championship right here in Portland, November 1st through the 3rd. Get your tickets now. WFTDGlobalChamps.com.
All right, PB and Jam and Skittles at the line. Undead with one blocker standing in the box. And Skittles storms the outside, but is forced out. PB and Jam finds a hole through the middle and has become the lead jammer. Jules Byrne with a force out on PB and Jam, recycles them back. PB and Jam dancing through.
Looks like Frostbite out there with the last run at Skittles, but Skittles now through as well. PB and Jam.
Rainbow Bites stretching out that lead a little bit. 6-point jam there.
I would like to remind you fans that our jam line is being brought to you by the Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly place for breakfast at the Jam on Hawthorne. And with that, we have another timeout. And as always, those timeouts are brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor. I also understand, fans, that Deb Counts Tabor is doing a home buying, home selling webinar, Sunday, September 15th from 11 a.m. to 12 on Zoom. So don't miss out. Details are at rosecityrollers.com. If you're in the market to buy or sell, check out our good friend, Deb Counts Tabor.
Dora the Destroyer and Nazgul at the line. Undead with one blocker in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Nazgul spinning, but continuing to find Undead defenders. Snapdragon, last line of defense, but Nazgul breaks through for lead jammer.
Nazgul with the hop. Oh,
Lucky Harms, tough defender for
so we've
Rainbow
got a star
Bites.
pass. 2 Townsider star pass now. Noah Constrictor will be our jammer for Undead.
And
it
that makes for call-off time.
yeah, it does.
7-point jam for Rainbow Bites, stretching out that lead a little bit more again. Anamata and Dr. Zoom at the line. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear.
Dr. Zoom trying the outside, now in. Onomatopoeia, inside, now out. And Dr. Zoom finds his way through on the outside.
Onomatopoeia is called for a cut track and will be sent to the penalty box. So we have a power jam for Dr. Zoom and the Undead Avengers right now. Rainbow Bites now with 2 in the box, seeking therapy.
Dr. Zoom now through. He's got Weeping Angel on that last exchange with a nice defensive effort.
Dr. Zoom finds a way through for another scoring pass. Onomatopoeia is released from the box.
Oh, Onomatopoeia quickly around the outside.
Dr. Zoom calls it off. That's an 11-point jam for the Undead Avengers, much needed points. Closing the gap, 44-30 now. Looks like we got Frantic at the line up against Rolling Thunder. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear. Rolling Thunder flies through, gets caught right on the last moment as they capture lead jammer.
Wow, Rolling Thunder just making the way. And a cut track called on Frantic, so we have a power jam now for Rolling Thunder and the Undead. Rolling Thunder now working against the front of the pack. Number 1 there, that's Frostbite.
Rolling Thunder spinning.
59
Keeping
is
those
Noodle
feet
in there
moving.
doing a good job. All right, both jammers back on the track and engaging the pack at the back straight. Frantic now around the outside, gets on the initial pass. There's the call off.
All right, Undead's trying to close that gap. 7 points on that jam. Score now 44-37. We got a close game here. Cannonball and Rosalicious at the line. The Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear. Cannonball, true to the name.
Oh, still one to
Bombs
beat.
through.
Oh, no pass, no penalty on that one. Cannonball is our lead jammer now engaging the pack. It's like LL Cool Slay there. As well as A Very Scary, playing some nice defense.
Cannonball forcing the way through, makes a scoring pass.
That looks like a penalty called LL Cool Slade. Rainbow bite. 2 rainbow bites in the penalty box. Cannonball on the run. Oh, they're going to call it off. Big swing of points there. Looks like a lead change.
Lead change.
It's the first time Undead has taken the lead here. 14 and a half minutes to go. Rainbow bites 44, Undead now 45.
Slaughtermelon and Dora the Destroyer at the line. Rainbow bites with 2 blockers in the box. But Kung Fu Skinny says, I'll make up for that.
That's Undead Avengers. Jules Byrne and Stabby over there, both doing a great job of defense. I have to let them go now, though. There goes Slaughtermelon.
Little Stabby, hard blocking. Jules Byrne, hard blocking.
Jules Byrne and Little Stabby doing a great job here, number 8. As well, that's Magic Hate Ball doing a great job of helping as well. Bridging now.
Slaughtermelon
There goes Slaughtermelon.
pushes them out and breaks through that wall.
That was a pretty good penalty kill by the Undead there. Slaughtermelon now finding their way through.
Kung Fu Skinny with some great offense there, clearing the path.
Just to meet up with Jules Byrne and Stabby once again on the top of turn 2. I think Slaughtermelon will be happy when this one's over.
Here comes Skittles hammering hard at the Rainbow Bites defense. But the experience of Lucky Harms and Kung Fu Skinny is
Jules
showing
Byrne
formidable.
trying to play some offense now for Skittles, but no luck. The Rainbow Bite defense is really tough over there.
Boy, that jam comes to an end. And I bet you those skaters are happy about that because, wow, that looked like a workout. We have a 10-point game here, 55-45. Rainbow Bites in the lead.
All right, so
PB and Jam and Dr. Zoom.
Dr. Zoom run out of bounds there by the Bite defense. Frostbite there.
PB and Jam just attacking that Undead defense, breaks through that wall.
Oh,
Dr. Zoom finally finds a passageway.
some really good defense there.
I'm seeing great defense from both of these teams here.
Yeah, the Jammers are not getting through without being tested, that's for certain. There's a call off.
You would never know looking at this that there are so many new buds skating. It's
Well,
real tough roller derby.
I think a lot of them are age ups from our pedals program, which is great. Still continuing on with the roller derby careers here.
Yeah, but this is their first experiences with the full contact now, right?
I know.
Nazgul and Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder working the top of their line there against LL Cool Slay, Billy Fiend.
Lucky Harms. LL Cool Slay.
That's A
Lucky
very scary
Harms.
up there, causing havoc as well.
Boy, this is a laddering defense, huh?
Lucky Harms and the Rainbow Bites with a nice recycle on Rolling Thunder. Nazgul now through and scoring.
Really good defense.
His defense is doing a great job of recycling. Nazgul back into the pack and on the inside. Snapdragon with the run out that time. Nazgul being held up and run out of bounds again, once again by Snapdragon.
Snapdragon owning that floor.
Yeah, that corner's not going any. Saber-tooth Tiger also in there with the nice brace.
Nazgul breaks out. As they battle hard fought.
Meanwhile, Rolling Thunder with nowhere to go.
Let's do it all over again.
Rolling Thunder now against LL Cool Slay. And Nazgul squeaking through on the inside once again. Boy, the Rainbow Bites are just doing a great job of defense over here. Excellent. Sour Snitch in on that action.
Really good defense.
They were just not, there was none shall pass on that one.
None shall pass.
None shall pass.
16-point jam there for the Rainbow Bites.
Yeah, they take
stretching out their lead.
Now the Rainbow Bites stretch out their lead here, 78-45.
Here comes Cannonball and Onomatopoeia. Rainbow Bites with one blocker sitting in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Onomatopoeia run out of bounds there by Jules Byrne.
Cannonball, once again true to the name, hammers a way through, makes an opening.
Onomatopoeia now finding their way through. Looks like 4-2 Lunatic headed to the penalty box for the Undead Avengers. Meanwhile, Cannonball through and scoring points.
Onomatopoeia through. Here comes Cannonball.
Cannonball bouncing off the skaters and through that pack.
True to the name. Cannonball tries for a late corner apex jump, forced to the inside.
Kung Fu Skinny wasn't having any of that.
Onomatopoeia is called to the penalty box on a cut track.
So once again, a big opportunity here for Undead on the power jam, and Cannonball.
Try and close up that gap again. Easier said than done, though, when you're looking at this defensive line.
I know this Rainbow Bites defense is just awesome here today. Really excellent job of recycling. There's the call out from Cannonball. So we'll have a power start now for Undead on this next jam. Onomatopoeia is standing in the penalty box.
Skittles headed to the line for Undead.
All right, Onomatopoeia and Skittles are our jammers. Onomatopoeia now back out of the penalty box and engaging the pack. Meanwhile, Skittles nowhere to go against Billy Fiend and company here.
Onomatopoeia out of the box and into the lead.
Onomatopoeia through the pack. Feral Kid over there trying to run some interference for Undead, but no luck. Meanwhile, Onomatopoeia back into the pack now.
Skittles trying to do a fake out.
Skittles running hard on the pack. Run out there.
Forced to the inside.
That's ultraviolet in that defensive mix as well, doing a great job for the bites.
Skittles using raw power just to force the way through that pack. Last minute penalty on 357.
It looks like we're having another timeout here, official timeout. As always, these timeouts are brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realty sponsor of Rose City Rollers. Yeah, get your raffle tickets. One last chance. Here comes Don and company down in front of the crowd. Get your raffle tickets. Almost $350 in that basket this afternoon. Lots of good stuff. We'll be pulling that winner at halftime.
Frantic and Dora the Destroyer at the line. Make sure you spend lots of money at the concession stand. All those proceeds fund the Rosebuds All-Stars travel team to compete for a national title.
And don't forget, fans, you too can be part of this rad community and volunteer with Rose City Rollers. Go on up to rosecityrollers.com/volunteer. Check it out. You know you want to do it. We're having fun.
I get to see all the games.
I know. From the best seat in the house, too. You come up, and we need some announcers. If you think you can do it, come on up. We'll show you how it's done.
We'd like to thank 187 Killer Pads, exclusive protective gear sponsor of RCR. 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best.
Never duplicated.
Don Juan, the hype machine.
That's Don Juan with the words of wisdom on the raffle there. I'm telling you, you buy them at the last minute and you win. It almost always happens. Even if we do spin the barrel, it doesn't matter. Get those raffle tickets. It's always a good cause. All the proceeds go to the travel team, the Rosebuds travel team. Hey, while we still have a minute, we'd like to shout out Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing, favorite place to have saloon and eatery stuff. That place is awesome. You got to go check them out, John's Landing. Oh, maybe they're in here. I didn't read any of these. Yeah, we can start doing those.
Frantic, breaks out, lead jammer.
Dora the Destroyer trying to make it through there. LL Cool Slay having something to say about that. And Frantic through on the outside, quickly making it by. Once again, LL Cool Slay out of nowhere. Dora the Destroyer nowhere to go. Billy Fiend there as well, but no luck. Now Dora through. There's your call off. So we have a timeout called now by the Rainbow Bites. That's a team timeout.
This timeout, like always, is brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Welcome to PDX.
All right, fans, and I know most of you probably already have done this, but we're having another junior new member orientation, ages 7 to 17. It's coming up on October 13th. Your little one can experience this rad community. Go to rosecityrollers.com/join. Of course, we know most of you are already doing that, but if you have some friends, look it up. You know they'll love to come and play Derby.
Here I am 9 years later, still involved. heavily at the hangar for Rose City Rollers after my kid started as a junior.
All right, about ready to get back to business here. All right, so Rosalicious looks like first time jamming here for the Rainbow Bites, and Dr. Zoom once again for Undead. And Noah Constrictor finding their way through the pack. Meanwhile, Rosalicious nowhere to go with Jules Byrne and company over there. Now Rosalicious finds the way on the outside. Looks like Princess Bubble Scum over there with a nice job of defense. Noah Constrictor, long recycle this time. Rosalicious now working against this Undead defense here. Jules Byrne, Stabby. And there's another skater there, I can't see who that is. Meanwhile, Noah Constrictor through and scoring more points for the Undead. Well, that other skater was number 8, Magic Hate Ball, in that tripod for the Undead. There's the call off.
There's the call off. Undead get 10 points out of that jam, 10-4 jam. Trying to creep back into that game. 31-point game now. A good power jam can sometimes close that kind of gap. Slaughtermelon and Rolling Thunder at the line. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear. Rolling Thunder finds the opening on the outside.
It's like number 84 Punch Bug in there with some defense, but our jammer is through. Slaughtermelon. Oh, Slaughtermelon skating around the track there. No, nobody in the way. Rolling Thunder now through as well.
Spinning off.
Oh, and Rolling Thunder through with some nice skating moves. And there's your call off. Slaughtermelon coming around. No points on that pass for either jammer, but plenty of points for Undead. It bringing that score now 82 Undead, 109 Rainbow Bites, and I believe that will bring us to halftime.
Looks like they're going to get one more lineup here. Oh, nope. That's the end of the game.
There it is.
End of the half.
All right, so join us at halftime for the excellent shenanigans we're going to go on. Don't forget, you still have time to get your raffle tickets. We need some people to participate in our halftime activity. If any of you kids want to come out, we're going to have a fun relay race. We need about 9 people. So come on out and join us in the center of the track here. In just a couple of minutes, we'll be getting out there. Join us, and we'll have some fun.
look at this. Roller derby back in action. We start out in a power jam position for the Undead Avengers. Slaughtermelon in the penalty box. Rolling Thunder at the line. Rolling Thunder sees that opening.
Jules Byrne with a great job of opening up that inside line for Rolling Thunder.
Offense is critical. Pack is on the move. Kung Fu Skinny. Slaughtermelon now out of the box. Rolling Thunder calls it off. Dr. Zoom and PB and Jam. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear.
Dr. Zoom is through on lead jammer now for Undead. And PB and Jam now through as well on the initial pass. Dr. Zoom on the inside makes it through.
Time to play that small ball, score and call it. We're going to have Cannonball versus Nazgul. Both teams fully staffed on the floor. Cannonball called for a back block right out of the gate. We'll head to the penalty box, so this is a power jam for Nazgul.
That was Rainbow Dash in the way of Cannonball there. Nazgul now engaging the pack. It's like Snapdragon with a nice recycle there.
Nazgul calls it off, locking up the Undead Avengers with the jammer in the box. So this will be a power start for the Rainbow Bites, who send out Anamata Mia.
Anamata Mia once again on the track for the Rainbow Bites. Meanwhile, Cannonball lounging in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Gremlin with a big force out on Anamata Mia.
Anamata Mia finding the inside line this time, but knocked down by their own skater there, ostensibly.
There's Gremlin again, gonna be the last line of defense.
Whoa, meanwhile, Cannonball blown out by Kung Fu Skinny. All right, always glad to see the skaters get off onto their own power. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our in-house medical staff over there. We appreciate them very much for being here and keeping our skaters safe and healthy.
Frantic Endora the Destroyer at the line.
Out of nowhere.
It looked like a clear path, but then there's Lucky Harms.
Oh, Lucky Harms out of nowhere. We hit that big recycle. Jules Byrne headed to the penalty box as well for the Undead.
One of each.
Meanwhile, Frantic is through. And there's the call off from Dora. I would like to thank Sasquatch HR, making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. That's sasquatchr.org.
And we're off. Slaughtermelon versus Rolling Thunder. Each team with one blocker in the box. Slaughtermelon through for lead jammer. Here comes Rolling Thunder.
Oh, Rolling Thunder going for the apex jump. No luck there. LL Cool Slay and company stopping that business. Meanwhile, Slaughtermelon is through.
Here comes Rolling Thunder.
Like 2 rainbow bites in the penalty box. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box filling up over there. Oh. Rolling Thunder now, LL Cool Slay. Great one-on-one blocking right in front of the crowd here. You see how hard they're working. Great one-on-one blocking right there. That was a great effort by LL Cool Slay there.
These kids are not messing around. All right, both teams with 8 points on that jam, making it a wash. All that effort, all those kids battling for no advantage on a jam.
Wave.
All right, PB and Jam and Dr. Zoom. PB and Jam finds an opening on the inside for lead jammer, but Dr. Zoom in hot pursuit.
PB and Jam recycled down on the outside line there. Both jammers in the pack. PB and Jam is through. Oh, PB and Jam looking for that inside line once again. No luck this time. I think that's Noodle. Nice block out. Oh, that's my bad. That's the Farrell kid out there making some great defense.
Dr. Zoom getting the workout from the Rainbow Bites defense. Lucky Harms.
Oh, big run there for the Rainbow Bites.
12-4 jam there for the Rainbow Bites, continuing to stretch that lead out. It is still, however, within reach. Skittles and Nazgul lining up. Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is clear.
Some nice offensive by Stabby there, trying to open up that inside line for Skittles. Meanwhile, Nazgul around the outside is our lead jammer now for the Rainbow Bites.
Skittles powers through.
Nazgul going for the jump, but Jules Byrne had nothing to say about that.
Zero jam there.
That was a quick one.
Rose Delicious and Dora the Destroyer. Lucky Harms once again showing how the defense is done. Rose Delicious,
The
lead
jammer.
jammer.
Well, looks like a whole bunch of Undead headed to the penalty box here. Full house.
I guess the whole team needs therapy. It is a very full house at the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Must be happy hour over there for some therapy. Well, power jam now for Rosalicious and the
And there's a star pass. Snapdragon now with the star for the Undead Avengers. Oh, but
oh, maybe not.
it's not a legal star pass.
Been an illegal star pass.
Snapdragon now heads to the penalty box, and the hat is left on the floor. Onomatopoeia and Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder. Here comes Onomatopoeia on the hunt, though. Both skaters really moving. Rolling Thunder hammers through that pack and calls it. 3 points for Undead Avengers.
Still plenty of time here, just under 17 minutes to go in the second half. Our score right now, 105 Undead Avengers, 148 Rainbow Bites.
Dr. Zoom frantic at the line. Undead still with one blocker in the box.
And
Ella
Dr.
Coolsley
Zoom
called
is
with-
through. Lead jammer.
Ella Coolsley called for a forearm penalty. We'll head to the box.
Frantic being stopped over there. Snapdragon, Jules Byrne and company. Oh, Jules Byrne with a nice drawback and run out there.
Good defense from Jules
Frantic
Byrne.
back up quickly though and makes it through. Dr. Zoom finds that inside line.
Scores 8 and calls it off. Trying to creep back into that game. 148, 113, Rainbow Bites. Slaughtermelon and Cannonball on the track. Bites with one blocker standing in the box. Cannonball busts out for lead jammer.
It's like 72 Red Rage in there with some nice blocking from Undead.
Wrestling at the front there, Cannonball and LL Cool Slay. Bites reset and force Cannonball out again. Slaughtermelon breaks through. And Rainbow Bites managed to steal the extra point on that jam. Looks like we got a power jam start here for the Rainbow Bites. PB and Jam will fly solo. And finds the way through pretty quickly there. PB and Jam puts 4 points on the board. Cannonball back on the track. Immediately forced out by Kung Fu Skinny, but it must have been a no pass, no penalty because Cannonball moves on. And there is the call
Here
off.
comes the wave, everyone. Here comes the wave.
Here comes the wave.
All right, it looks like we've had a timeout called by Undead Avengers, I believe.
This timeout, as always, brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Welcome to PDX. Here comes the wave. Get
Bring it
ready.
back.
That's right, Don Juan. Take a seat. You're working hard.
We'd like to shout out a couple of our great sponsors here before we get going too much further. Menopause Northwest, Portland Mercury, and Portland Vital Signs.
Another power start here.
And that's Nazgul for the Rainbow Bites.
Jules Byrne going to put a stop to that.
Big recycle there by Stabby.
So cool to see the Derby IQ grow here. I've been watching these kids skate forever, and they're just getting better and better and better.
Cannonball back out of the penalty box and into the pack and through. Looked about like an apex jump, the zoom room apex jump there.
A little spinning move.
Cannonball. All right, that jam comes to an end. I would like to thank a couple more of our sponsors, Lionheart Kombucha, Trailhead Credit Union, and Secret Aardvark Sauce. I love that stuff.
It gives you a kick in the mouth.
Yeah, it does.
Dora the Destroyer. Rosalicious.
Oh, and Rosalicious, after going down, finds a way through. Oh, and a penalty called on Rosalicious. So, Power Jam, once again.
Lots of penalties being called here, filling up the therapy penalty box.
Oh, boy.
There's not even room for everyone
For
here,
sakes, there's only a couple skaters on the track. Dora the Destroyer now through as lead jammer.
That's the wild jam. I don't know what's going on. That's a lot of stuff happening.
I don't know what was happening there either, but it was fun. It's over now.
It's a little bit chaotic. I don't think so either. All right. The Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is still full of skaters, but we have a power jam start here for Undead and Rolling Thunder, and only 4 blockers on the floor.
Oh, another timeout here called by the officials.
Maybe he just needs to take a minute to figure this all out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is going to be roller derby light. 5 skaters on the floor. But one of them is Kung Fu Skinny. And Kung Fu Skinny counts for 4. Rolling Thunder, after having battled that crew of skaters, is through for lead jammer. Now everybody leaving the penalty box and packs reforming. Now Rolling Thunder is going to have to face a trio of veteran skaters who are not going to make it easy, and there's the call-off. Onomatopoeia and Skittles at the line. Who's got the answer? Is it going to be speed or power? Skittles powering through. Here comes Onomatopoeia, though.
Onomatopoeia with the overtake. Oh!
That's a stone wall right there.
The block
little,
wall,
little
it is stabby. Whoa, look at that skating over there. Skittles with some nice line skating. Anna Mia finding the outside. Jules Byrne with none of that. Oh, Stabby with another big hit. Stabby called for a high block on that one, headed to the penalty box.
That's another stone wall.
Nice defense again by both squads here. This time, turn two, nowhere for the Jammers to go.
Anna Mia continuing to battle after that huge hit.
Some great defense there. Magic hate ball. Jules Byrne. There's another skater over there too. I can't see their number. There's your call off.
Undead. 7 points on that jam. Rainbow Bites take 4. 7 minutes remaining in the game. You better do what Don Juan says.
All right, another timeout from our officials. And as always, our timeouts are brought to you by Welcome to PDX and Deb Counts Tabor, the official realty sponsor of Rose City Rollers. I'd like to remind you all again, just 57 days before Global Champs right here in Portland. Get your tickets now. The one and only Wheels of Justice will be defending their Global Championship trophy. That's in our trophy case right down below here. And it's where it needs to stay. So come on out and support us and cheer on some excellent roller derby at Global Champs. And here we go, our Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty to start this 18th jam of the second half. And Dr. Zoom is our lead jammer now for Undead. Frantic working the pack.
Red Rage and Snapdragon.
Like Red Rage in there and Snapdragon as well. There's the call off from Dr. Zoom.
That's a quick 4 and call.
You're gonna take those 4 points and go on home.
All right, Slaughtermelon and Cannonball already wrestling at the line.
All right, Terrible with a nice run out there for the Rainbow Bites.
Slaughtermelon through for lead jammer. Oh, Cannonball almost finds a way, but then there's Kung Fu Skinny.
Terrible and another Rainbow Bite headed to the penalty box. So once again, the Rainbow Bites 2-skater deficit in the pack now. And Cannonball taking quick work of that right through. Slaughtermelon still in the lead though.
Boy, Slaughtermelon, I don't even know if that was deliberate, but
I don't either,
perfect,
but it was
perfect
effective.
timing to block Cannonball trying to get
effective.
through.
And Cannonball run out of the bounds here by Kung Fu Skinny.
Kung Fu
Penalty
Skinny.
incurred on that.
Kung Fu Skinny heads to the box. I don't have a penalty board in front of me, but
Another
somebody's
Undead
in the
headed
red.
to the penalty box as well. A lot of penalty action in this jam.
The red. See the penalty board? Somebody's in the red there.
All right, both jammers out and scoring. Slaughtermelon still has control. There's a call out from Slaughtermelon. Looks like we're going to have a little unusual pivot line start here. The pack is up by the pivot line. First, they may roll back. There they go.
Dora the Destroyer and PB and Jam. PB and Jam finds the opening, runs out the outside.
And looks like we got a two-town cider start pass to Jules Byrne, now your jammer for the Undead Avengers. PB and Jam into the pack and calls it off. But not before 4 points. Rainbow Bites stretching out that lead now, 132 for Undead Avengers and 189 for the Rainbow Bites. Still just under 3 minutes to go.
Nazgul and Rolling Thunder at the line. Undead with 2 blockers in the box, seeking therapy.
And Nazgul working hard against those 2 blockers.
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon.
Tough defense on Nazgul there.
Nazgul is through as lead jammer. Meanwhile, Rolling Thunder nowhere to go against this Rainbow Bite defense. Been playing great all day here.
Look at Snapdragon's going to be the last line of defense again.
Once again, Snapdragon.
Snapdragon looking right at home as a Rosebud.
Yep. And Nazgul through once again. Well, and speaking of Snapdragon, headed to the penalty box. And Nazgul finding their way through once again on the outside this time. It's Ultraviolet in there running some offense for Nazgul. Through again. As Frostbite heads to the penalty box. All right, Rolling Thunder back on the track now and through, as is Nazgul.
Oh, got a little jammer on jammer crime here.
There's a call out from Nazgul. All right, here we go. This should be the last jam of the afternoon.
Rosalicious and Dr. Zoom.
Dr. Zoom with the lead jam, but Kung Fu Skinny. Oh, no pass, no penalty, so I think Dr. Zoom will still continue around. Rosalicious also out on the initial pass.
Skate
And
quick.
Dr. Zoom is through. And we're on jam time now.
Frostbite with the stop there.
Oh, there it is.
This is the way to finish a game of roller derby. Go out tough.
Good nice hit out there by Weeping Angel. Paid the price for the penalty, but Dr. Zoom coming around once again.
That's all I asked for is a little action.
Again.
Dr. Zoom says, maybe if I move really slow, they won't see me. Kung Fu Skinny says, nope.
Kung Fu Skinny having a great game, one-on-one defense here this afternoon.
Dr. Zoom breaks through, though. Nice big last jam. All the skaters are back on the floor. Oh, I spoke too soon. Undead send one more to the box. And there is the call off. What a great game. That was exciting. I'm probably going to run out the door.
Thanks. See you next time.
See you next time.
Hopefully we'll get some good news between now and then. Yeah, maybe. All right, there it is, your final score. Undead Avengers 146, Rainbow Bites 209. All right, fans, come on out to the track. Get that big high five lap, and after the game, after that, we'll have the MVP. So come on out to the track. Rainbow Bites, go ahead and take your victory lap. Give it up for the Rainbow Bites. Whoever's going to hand them out, come on over here. Let's go. Let's start off with Undead Avengers' most valuable blocker.
Noodle!
Noodle. All right. Making their debut here today, Noodle. All right, and MVP jammer.
Mana Mia.
Mana Mia. Excellent. Excellent. Good game. Good choice. Excellent. All right. And now for the Rainbow Bites. Here we are. How about MVP jammer? Got it.
Dr. Zoom!
There you go, Dr. Zoom. That was a good choice. Sorry. All right, and then MVP blocker.
Snapdragon.
Snapdragon, great choice. All right, so we have all the MVPs right here in the middle for a photo op. Get them right here in the middle. Our MVPs. Thank you very much. Right there. And then after that, we'll have a team photo in front of the scoreboard. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks everyone for coming. Don't forget, 57 days before Global Champs. Get your tickets. It's going to be awesome. We'll see you all back here in about 2 weeks. Am I right? 2 weeks, right here.